One of the questions that you'll find in our ebook, it's basically a free ebook. It's a download of 15 questions that you need to ask in order to conduct a successful search. One of the questions is, do you have a sponsor that will help guide the search, will help guide the hiring process? And my name is Jason Sanders, and I'm Managing Director of Flycast Executive Search. And I'd like to share with you today why that is a really important component of a search and who should be doing it. Now, the ideal person is the most senior person in the organization that has a connection to this hire, preferably a person who is going to mentor this hire. And what that means is they will be shepherding them through the hiring process, could be providing feedback, could be gathering information from others to be able to make a decision, could be having responsibility for the final decision. But whatever it is, there needs to be a person in a powerful position that is there to guide the hiring process. Now, sometimes that could be a recruiter, an internal recruiter in particular. But the problem is that recruiters don't typically have responsibility for the hire once they get on board. And so a recruiter isn't necessarily the best person to be a sponsor. The other reason to have a strong sponsor is that you want to have somebody that can provide guidance and feedback to the recruiters. And a lot of times as a recruiter, and this is certainly true for a third-party recruiter like we are, we don't necessarily have clear feedback about the candidates. Sometimes we actually get feedback from different parts of an organization. Sometimes we have different people with different needs in different departments, and they're all coming to us for people. And if you are a recruiter, you know exactly what I mean. Now, for us, it's very helpful if there's a single person that this all comes through. Information, feedback, direction, that kind of thing. If you're a third party like me, that can be the recruiting organization or the lead recruiter for the search. But if you're an internal recruiter, you're going to want to get that information directly from one person if possible. You may be able to synthesize it yourself, and that's fine. But if it's brought together at the line by the hiring manager, it makes it much clearer. It makes it much clearer for a recruiter to know exactly what they need to do to satisfy the need of the organization. It will also help us prioritize what the different positions are. And especially in larger organizations, that can be something that we struggle with because we may have 5 open recs and one person to do the searches, and it's impossible to do all of them at once if they're difficult, right? I mean, if you have 5 recs that are similar and not that difficult to do, that's fine. But if you have 5 really challenging open jobs, it can be really tough. So my recommendation is to always have a sponsor from the line when you are launching an executive search. If you would like more information like this, please download our ebook. It's 15 questions that you need to ask in order to hire well. And it's really, they're about having a conversation with a person that you want to hire. And if you like what you're hearing and you want more, please subscribe to this channel.